Hello, Trisha. It is Tuesday, August 10th. Today's a really happy day because I just got my laptop. I'm gonna be editing an iMovie. Now, down to business. Oh my god, I have to tell you right now, I just found a site that is like Judgepedia. Like literally, judgepedia.org. Ha, this is so convenient. So now for judges. I guess you can't really being a judge, there isn't really a means to elect them on their political views. It's mostly by their experiences, I would figure. So I shall tell you what I have so far. And in no particular order, here we go. For Judge Robert W. Hodges, he's been a circuit court judge in the 5th Circuit for about 3 years now. He was an assistant attorney for 17 years before that, including several years as a homicide prosecutor. That's fun. He also worked 8 years on a statewide committee to reduce child abuse deaths in Florida. That just feels like a tug at your heartstrings. Vote for me, sorry. He was the chair of that committee for 4 years, and he is currently helping juvenile delinquents in Marion County, as well as domestic violence and repeat violent injustices case. So he tends to have a lot to do with that, but I mean, he's a judge, he has to. Hodges also oversees 1/8 of the mortgage foreclosure in Ocala. That's not that impressive. And to quote him, "A circuit judge has to run the courtroom effectively and efficiently, which is what I think is my strong point." End quote. He feels that juvenile delinquency and injunction cases are important. So there you go with that. Now, it's hard to get a lot of information on these people. I mean, I can find their freaking phone numbers and addresses, but that's about the extent of information I get on their history. That's annoying. Dennis Diamond Lynn? I think that's how you say it. I could be very wrong. Here we go. Who is 43, also a UF law graduate. She has represented government agencies such as Citrus County Property Appraiser's Office, and the City of Inverness, and the Homosota Special Water District. She was elected by attorney peers to serve as the 5th Circuit representative on the Florida Bar of Governors for 2010 and 2011. She tends to talk a lot about her broad-ranging civil law practices, her experience handling of domestic violence, and termination of parental rights and family law cases. And to quote her, "My opponent's docket is similar to what I've been doing throughout my career." End quote. That was grammatically wrong. And now, to get to the first one that has their own website, Donna F. Miller. Now, she claims on her website that she has an excellent organizational skills and excels at docket management. She knows the law and procedure and has great research skills. She has been a sheriff's attorney. She's been on the defending side as an assistant public defender. She is 62 years old. She has been... Her responsibilities, as she says on her website, have ranged from domestic violence cases to traffic court hearings, to animal cases to search warrants. And now Michael L. Obatet? I think that's how you say it? Who knows? He has 23 years of legal experience. He went to law school at Detroit College of Law. His jurisdictions are Michigan and Florida currently. His professional experiences are member of the Florida Bar, member of the Michigan Bar, assistant state attorney, military officer, he had 5 combat tours, and former deputy sheriff. He appears to like to show a lot about his 4 previous tours in Iraq, just so you know. His legal background is a trial attorney for civil and criminal for 23 years. He's appeared before the State of Appeals Court, the State Supreme Court, the U.S. District Court, and he was an assistant state attorney for Tavares. He was a former private law practice and a former deputy sheriff for 12 years. I am a fair and impartial judge. But aren't all of you? Aren't all of you? And now, on to District School Board member, Jim Miller. He is currently 61 years old and is married to Donna Miller, who is running for county judge. Of course. Now, his community service resume ranges from being a member of almost every Chamber of Commerce in Lake County to being a Leesburg High School Athletic Boosters Club member. So he definitely gets around the county, I can tell you that much. He was a member of the Leesburg Partnership, the Lady Lake Chamber of Commerce, a board member of 14 years on the Educational Foundation for Lake County. He was a 10-year mentor for Take Stock in Children, 3-time winner of the Leesburg Area Chamber of Commerce's Good Egg Award. He was the Man of the Year by the Boys and Girls Club of Lake and Sumter County. He was the past president of the Leesburg Partnership, and a graduate of Leadership Lake County, just to name a few. Now, his work experience is that, basically, he was a very good realtor in his later years, besides the working with the schools. And before that, he basically had general run-of-the-mill bag boy type jobs. He was a James Scholar at the University of Illinois, and of course he is a Republican. Now, it is odd, because everyone that I have looked up to now has not blatantly told me what party they represent, which I find funny. Now, James Smith. James Smith was the mayor of Groveland from 04 to 06, and is a 20-year veteran of the U.S. Army. He's also a member of the Groveland Historical Society, Honor Society, and the American Legion. That sounds like an epic guild. Ugh. Smith said that he would be able to help his fellow board members understand minority children who often lag behind their Caucasian peers on state tests and help them bring up their scores. How he's gonna do that, I don't know, because he doesn't say. But he says he'll help. So, yeah. I really don't like it when someone's running for a public office and doesn't put a lot of their, stuff online. It makes it really difficult to look up. Sorry this wasn't as detailed as it should be. I got home at 4, and I meant to start this at 12, but I couldn't because we were waiting around malls for my dad. So yeah, sorry. Now, since you kind of already gave yourself your own topic, I see no point in giving you one. Technically, I am giving you one, so it's not a punishable offense since you gave yourself it. You have a topic. But, yeah. So,